Can you hear
Yeah, it's
me?
fine now, sir. Yes, sir, it's fine.
Okay.
Welcome,
Okay.
sir. So, hello everyone. A
I
very good evening.
okay.
My name is Indranil Chatterjee, and I'm your moderator for this session. Welcome to Indian Football Business, a growing industry, brought to you by Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Group. This is the fourth edition of our week-long webinar program. Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Group, or IUSM, is a leading India-based ISO 9001-2015 sports management company. Since its inception in 2007, we are working and contributing immensely for the development of the sports scenario within this country. We have come up with this webinar program, a first of its kind initiative in Indian football, as all of us throughout the country are stranded in this terrible lockdown. Also, we are doing the soft launching of the Indian Football Business Awards now, and the award ceremony will take place in Kolkata in December 2020. Before I start this session, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors, our speakers, our spectators, and the entire IUSM family for making this project a reality. Thank you so much, everyone. Before I proceed, I would request our audience to kindly switch off their microphones so that you are able to hear our guest speaker without any hindrance. Also, something that we noticed yesterday, that some of the spectators were switching off the microphones of the guest speaker and the moderator. So please don't do that. Just take care of your own microphone, and our coordinators are there to look after everything else. And also, meanwhile, as the meeting is being conducted, you may send in your questions for our guest speaker in the Google Meet chat box or our WhatsApp groups. We have Shoham Chaudhary here with us, who will be jotting down your questions, and our guest will be answering them at the end during the audience interaction session. So without further ado, let us start today's session. The topic for our session today is football entrepreneurship. The topic for our session today is club management. And to speak on this, we have with us AFC A licensed coach and head coach of a Neroka Football Club, truly a gift to Indian football, Mr. Gift Raikhan. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for accepting our invitation and agreeing to share your valuable knowledge with us. Thanks for being a part of this, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Uh,
much.
so, so why don't I bring in our guest into today's conversation? Sir, before I start with the questions that directly delve into today's topic, I would like to ask you how are you feeling about joining this webinar, and what are your thoughts about Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Group organizing this seminar, and also our initiative about the Indian Football Business Awards?
Yeah, this is a very great opportunity to share the my experience, and I'm so grateful that Mr. Sanjay, the idea, the Unlimited Sports Management, had invited me for the just for share the experience, and my entire the coaching and playing career. So this is a very good opportunity for our our country who love football, and then we need to share one another and experience. We have to share the experience, and we need to work on the modern trends of football. It's very amazing. So I'm so lucky to have you, and I just want to I just want to request to everyone viewer and then who are joining us today. I hope you will enjoy this conversation. That's one very meaningfully. Thank you.
Definitely, sir, and it's a pleasure having you here with us. Sir, please tell us something about your football journey. How did you become a footballer? And then, of course, what prompted you to come into coaching?
Yeah. See, from my childhood, I love football. That I've been dreaming about football to becoming a professional football players from my childhood. I grown up from my small village, like like 30 kilometers from the Imphal, Manipur. So when I was young, I used to play in my school days, and we used to go for the school tournaments. But in the meantime, in our time, the inspiration, the people who players are inspiring me is like Kiran Kongjai, and Gunabir and Shurmani, the players from Manipur. That time, no proper social media. That time, no TV channel. Only thing is the newspaper. We used to collect from the newspaper that, okay, Kiran Khungja is playing for the East Bengal, and then the Gunabir is playing for the Mohun Bagan. So many others, senior players, before us. They are inspiring us, and then we, like, not only me, we have a friends who wanted to play football, and then we play football from the school and from the village. And then after that, I joined small club of Manipur Nisa called, and then I joined the Sports Authority of India, the football team, the 1995. After that, I got a selection again for football academy, that is called Williamson Mako Football Academy from Assam. The Shyam Thapa was the technical director. Other coaches were there. I was there for 3 years, and then I enjoyed in academy life. As a young youth, as a youth. And then I got an offer from BMFC, that is from Mumbai, Bombay Bengal Football Club. I played for 1 year as a left back, and then we played the Rovers Cup. You remember, everybody should know the Rovers Cup, which they used to conduct from Mumbai. It's a very very all football tournament. So we played against Churchill, we play against FC Cochin. So luckily I got an offer from Churchill. Then I joined in Churchill for 3 years, and then I played Churchill. Luckily I played from Goa under 21, the national. So we got a runners up at Assam. So the long story, I was involving with the football, and then again I signed for HAL Hall from Bangalore. The time, I League was there, and then even I touched with the NFL also, 1 year, 2 years at Churchill, and then after that, I League came. Again, I signed for Indian Bank again. After that, again Wasco, and then I joined Pune Football Club. The Pune Football Club was my turning life, incidents. I play for 1 season. Unfortunately, we cannot qualify. We cannot qualify from the second division, but the second years, Pune Football Club was qualified. But there was one coach from England, Stephen Hall. He nominated me as a youth coach. So my CEO and my head operation Chirag Tana, and CEO Ashok Kumar was approaching me, to be a youth coach for under 12, under 13, under 15. So that 2006 was my turning point to become from players to coach. So that's why I started coaching from Pune Football Club. I really thanks to Pune Football Club owner. I still remember there are three brothers. One of the owner, the professional owner who have started Indian football. I really thanks. So from Pune Football Club, I started my coaching career, and then the Pune Football Clubs, they provide me as a coaching, like D license, C license, with free of course till A license. So back to back, my coaching career was, I finished from C to A from Pune Football Club. That's why I really thankful to Pune Football Club. And plus my coaching career, I started from 12, under 12, under 14, under 17, Pune District Football Association, the small school, school tournament, and district tournament. but the result was with me, and the God was with me, and then my work, my work was recognized from the club management. So I promote slowly from small young age category to under 19 as a head coach. That time, my head coach was Norbert Gonsalves from Goa. I learned from him a lot. And then after that, my technical director was Ranjan Jothuri, the ex TFA coach who are experienced, who make Indian players, like Renedy Singh, Super Topol, when he was coach for the TFA. So he was with me at Pune Football Club for 3 years, 4 years. I was working under him. I learned so many things from him. And then the result was result was very good. Under 20 that time, under 20 we played I League under 20. We won twice championship. So these things, when I work with the youth development, and then the youth society, I mean, like the school academies. You remember when I was coaching, you remember Nikhil Kadam was my player, Puya was my players, and Semboy, you remember the Bengaluru Semboy is my player, and then Pune FC player, but I was coaching for them. And then the Salam Ranjan was my player, and then Subhash is boss was my player. So many players from that academy. That the 3 4 years, the course which we finished under the Ranjan Chaudhary, and then coached by myself, and see the results, so many results, and then we got it. And after that, that we promote them to senior, all the players. If I mention so many players, I wouldn't be able to mention all the good players. But then they promote me from under 19 coach to senior coach as assistant coach. Yeah, when I was assistant coach for the Pune Football Club, yeah, I was the assistant coach for Mike Snow, yeah, from the Holland. And then I was with Karim Ben Sharifa, and then unfortunately, because of the personal problem, Karim Ben Sharifa left as a head coach for 4 matches, and then I was the head coach for the 4 match. Luckily, I won some important match. Example against, I still remember, East Bengal. So that was a turning point. Then by the time supposed to withdraw from the I League, and they supposed to shut down from the football, Indian football. So these things turned me to become a head coach for the Neroka FC. So the journey was very long, and then the journey was very good for me, and then I enjoy Indian football as a player, as a coach. I hope I will enjoy again to involving with so many clubs and so many players in future.
Just to add to that, I would like to let our viewers know that during that famous Rovers Cup, Mr. Gift Raikhan was the one who scored against Churchill, and that prompted them to sign him the next season. And also, he is one of the youngest A license coaches and one of the youngest coaches to be coaching any I League side at this moment. So, moving on, sir, going back to your playing career, you have played as a left back throughout your career. In the last couple of years, we have seen a lot of players employed in that position for the Indian football team. Who do you think is the best for India in that position, and why?
Yeah. So now see, yeah, yeah, the previous like 3-4 years back, that the Robert from Ijol was very good. And yeah, there's Shukumar also used to play left back, and then Samir Naik also used to play as left back. So many senior players who play left back. But so far now, I really love Subhasis Bose. Sometime he used to play left back from the Indian teams. If I'm not mistaken, Subhasis Bose he was my player. I still remember his father dropped him from Calcutta. First year was not selected, and second year he came again. That time. I still remember. I feel like so happy that some of the players are playing very high level, very top flight Indian football. So I'm so happy that that my technical director Ranjan sir was appointed him. Okay, he's the one who's going to play. In fact, we as a coach, we know that these players is going to become like very promising, and in future then we can see, because not only performance, the way he act, the way he talk, the way he appearance, the attitude and the character. We need to check. We need to see everything. In the when we go for the selection. Yeah, others technical things part. In the ground, but off the ground, the person should be. We can see from face that he will be. Or maybe anyone. What he wanted to come, maybe professional players. So we can see the difference from his face. So now Subhas's boss is my best left back so far now, because he's a good left footer, number one, and the natural left footer. He's very strong, very tall, and the strength, and that his technique is he's I can say the most important thing is the decision making. He can make good decision when to cross and then when to come down, and it's very tough. I know. So if I'm not mistaken, maybe other coaches may use him in another different position. But when I was there in the youth Pune FC youth, I used to make him a left back. We used to make him a left back, and now that's all.
Well, sir, being a Bengali, it's great to hear that Subhashish Bose, you consider him one of the best left backs in the country. So, sir, talking about staying on the topic for your career with Pune City, with Pune FC as a coach, you have coached both their junior teams and their senior teams, being an assistant to Norbert Gundalves and Mike Snoy. So, if for all the coaches that are viewing us at this moment, if you could break it down for them, the main differences between coaching a junior team and a senior team.
Okay, this is very simple. Maybe maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. But the coach who had already being an assistant coach under the domestic Indian coach, and the coach who have been assistant coach to the foreign coach, is different philosophy, different thinking, and different culture. And see, so now I example, maybe viewer, or maybe any coaches may watch this program or this command. I may be wrong, I may be right, but to be frankly, the coach from India will give more respect to the assistant coach. More respect means the way we talk, the way we share, the way we work, with the respect, with the experience, maybe with the excuse. Maybe suppose in my time I say, sir, I'm going to be late today, 10 to 15 minutes because of my bike or something like that. Okay, no problem, you come slowly. But in the European coach, or maybe any foreign or anything, any African, any overseas coach will not accept. They will say, no, you have to reach, you must be here on time. This is how that we have a different culture I'm talking about. So sometime, when foreign coach is talking so hard, so what you call loud voice, or maybe some slang language, that was, our culture is different, so we don't like it. Example, like slang language, you understand, I may not mention, but the foreign coaches is only talking because they have a habit of talking like that. But we Indian cannot hear that words which they use, but from the heart, they don't talk from the heart, but the only mouth, the culture is, they talk. That's why all the Indian coaches who are assistant coach for I League, for ISL, they have that feeling that I know. I do have passed that category, or that life. But our Indian coach, maybe shouting, or maybe advice, or maybe giving a hard talk, because of the the assistant coach is not doing a perfect job. Assistant coach is not doing punctuality on time. There's things Indian coach cannot talk very very hard, or maybe very, and give advice very very loudly. That's the that's the that's the mm, that's the mm, that's the mm, that's the so they give pressure. They give pressure from the European, like any coach from Europe, or any foreign coach. They give more pressure to be better one. But our Indian coach, sometimes like excuse. So these things, I can tell both side is okay. But as an assistant coach or anyone, we have to understand, and then we have to work on. So for me, I work under the Indian coach, okay for me. I work under the foreign coach, that also for me okay, because we are the one who's going to adjust. We are the one who's going to understand. So this how that small difference are there, but the similar is, like philosophy is same. Philosophy, what philosophy is only for winning. Maybe Indian coach, maybe foreign coach, winning is very important. And being an assistant coach, we have to fulfill our duty, what they want. So Indian coach also wanted to win, foreign coach also wanted to win. So assistant coach, we have to fulfill their desire and their plan, and then the dreams. So that for that you need to work from toe to head, you know, and we have to run ahead, and we have to listen. We have to be servant. And by the meantime, we have to be very very clever, because the assistant coach can be a head coach one day. So suppose if anyone speak to me when I was an assistant coach, I feel so bad. But now I had an experience. That's why now I have so many assistant coach. I never speak to them with the hard words which they can make heard. So these things, it's all about experience. So maybe my answer, it's similar, or maybe you this one you will agree or not. But as an assistant coach for so many years, this is my experience. That was my experience. Thank you.
I'm sure, sir, all the coaches viewing our program will have a lot of clarity on this topic now. Moving on, sir, if we talk about football technicalities, what is the style of play and football philosophy that you believe in?
Yeah. Okay. So now it for the coach like me, for the senior coach, for everyone, this topic is very important. Being a young, I was starting my coaching life with a young age, when I was young. So I learned from so many different senior coaches. So see now the philosophy the philosophy which I applied before is different philosophy with another comparing with another coach. Now example, see uh, see last year from Neroka, Neroka supposed to withdraw from the I League because of financial, because of maybe players are already transferred from the club. So, but Neroka was not relegated. Neroka was not relegated. If Neroka was not relegated, why the Neroka should withdraw from the I League? Because have started Neroka from the second division with my dreams, with my hard work, with my sweat, with my plan, with my philosophy. Doesn't I'm not saying that other people are not helping to Neroka. Other people also helping, but mainly as a coach, the philosophy I dreams, the philosophy I wrote down my diary, that was that I'm talking about that. So now for that I didn't want the the Neroka Football Club should withdraw from the I League. I supposed to sign Kokulam, but I didn't sign. I asked owner, Mr. Pravin, sir, I need to save my home team. I need to save the Neroka Football Club, which I grown up, from the beginning. So he said, yes, that's very important. He can sign any coach from Italy, from Brazil or from Spain, because he's a big shot, big guy. But for Neroka, no one is there. They want to withdraw from the I League.
Hello, sir. Can you listen? Can you hear me? Hello, sir. Can you listen to me?
I
Hello.
think that I think network is not that good.
Yeah. We are trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
I would request all the spectators to kindly keep their microphones switched off and be patient. We'll be trying to reconnect with Mr. Gift Raikhan in a moment.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
I'm so sorry for the hi. I'm so sorry. The connection was lost. I'm so sorry. I'm so
It's okay,
sorry.
sir. It's okay.
The connection was lost. I'm so sorry. I apologize to everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry because I'm in my village. I'm not in Infal. So village is, you know that village.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah, yeah.
the network
Yes,
is
sure.
strong. Sometimes network is not strong. So
No issue, sir.
I think everyone is yeah, everyone is. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
is
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
getting
Yes,
I
sir.
can
the
hear
line
you.
note
We can.
now.
Please go
Okay.
ahead.
So now the main part is the philosophy which I want to tell you is
Yes, sir.
because of I build the club is very lately. I think my friend Mr. Sanjay, he knows that the because because I cannot sign the good players from the state. I cannot sign a good players from the all over India, and plus we don't have the budget. So we are looking for the sponsorship here and there, day and night. You know, the the time. Luckily, one of our friends who from not from India, from outside, they sponsor all the foreigners. Without my profile and accept the players, and we took international transfers without knowing any performance. Now now the I don't have a good player, so I have to make but the team. I have to make the team, right? I have to make the team because I don't have a good players, but I have to make a team. But luckily, we have to use our philosophy, uh, because different players, different style of play. So I tried my level best to bring back, from the bad performance to good performance. Sometimes we play good, sometimes we don't play good because our player was not fully experienced. All the young local boys. That's what I'm saying now. Now, luckily, we beat Kokulam, we beat Rail Kashmir, we beat Punjab FC. These things, when we work with the players with the good philosophy and good tactical things, we can get the result. Okay, so now and then that's things the things which only difference now because of if I have a good team like others, Mohon Bagan and East Bengal, the philosophy might different again. That's what I'm talking about. According to the team which you make it, you have to make a different philosophy and different tactics.
Sir, moving from philosophy to the more tactical parts of the game, suppose you're playing a
Yeah,
particular match, and of course, you have set
yeah.
your team up in a particular formation. We generally have seen you employ a 4-3-3 or a 4-5-1 in most of your matches. But suppose it is not working, how important is it to adapt to the opponent
Yeah.
team tactically? If you could explain this with some kind of an example.
So example I'll give you. So now example I used to play 4-2-3-1. Okay, this is my favorite formation. But when I want to go for the defensive, and I used to make different like 4-4-2 defensive, no problem. 4-4-2 attacking, no problem. 4-2-T1 also we can go for defensive. It's different part of style. So now if I want to play against East Bengal, I cannot go for attacking. You know, I last I league, my result was very important. So I used to go all out. But we conceded 6 goal from Mon Bagan. That was my different tactics. I wanted to go all out. We score 4, they score 6. I took risks. The coach have to take some time risks. So my tactics was attacking tactics against giant champion Mohun Bagan at Kalyani. See, because I need 3 points or 1 point, but I fell. But now when I play against Kashmir at home, I play again, attack, we won it. These things make different as a coach. I don't want to go details way, because I know some coaches are there, so it's not good to share. But only thing is, I'm talking about defending and attacking, okay, and then making a formation from 4-2-3-1, or attacking or defending, or maybe 4-4-2 attacking or defending, something like that. We draw one, 4-1-4-1. These things we used to make according to the opponent strength, and we make the style of play and the tactics, and we prepare at least for a week. But I league sometimes we don't get 1 week preparation, only like 1 days, 2 days. That for that you need good players, good foreign players, good Indian players, experienced players. So if suppose we play today, example, I play today, so we're going to fly tomorrow to yeah, uh, Calcutta for East Bengal, and then when we reach, like, small stretching, next day -1 match, we train. What kind of training? Okay, today we are going to, next this coming match we are going to play defensive. That particular 1 hour only we have to prepare against East Bengal. But particular 1 hour, if you prepare well, you can get 1 point or 3 points. But if the player is not understanding, if they not recover well, that also a very big problem. You got me? So these things, my tactical part is,
Yes, sir.
The formation. I will tell you one thing, a nice one. Formation doesn't play football. I repeat again, the formation doesn't play football. The players play with the formation. This thing, especially our Indian players, should know. I hope you understand. I repeat again, formation doesn't play football, but the players play football with the formation. This thing we have to understand. So that's why I prefer all the young stars, all the grassroots level, all the youth people used to play with the not only tactics or any technique, but should play with the formation. Formation, they need to know the formation. If the coach is saying that we need to play this formation, that formation they should follow that formation. But if they don't apply the whole 90 minutes, the opponent also very strong. Opponent will come and score us. So I repeat again, the formation doesn't play football, but the players play by the football by the formation.
I'm sure all our viewers will remember this and will spread these words of yours far and wide. So I would like to remind all the audience that is here with us that you should keep sending in your questions in the Google chat box or in our WhatsApp groups, and please keep your microphone switched off at all times. I can see a lot of new people have joined us along the way. I would like to welcome all of them to Indian football business, a growing industry, brought to you by Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Group. We are a leading India-based ISO 9001-2015 sports management company, and since
This one,
2007, yeah. Yes, sir. Were you saying something?
I found one question from Siva Sankar. I just want to
Yes,
reply.
sir. So
This
we
very
have
important
a
question.
audience interaction
Okay.
session, and
Why? Okay.
okay. So there is
Okay.
we have
Okay.
someone from our
Okay.
team who is jotting down these questions, and at the end of
Okay.
this show, there will be an audience interaction session
Okay.
where you can answer them. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so as I was saying,
Fine.
since 2007, Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Group has been contributing and working immensely for the development of the sports scenario within this country. And this webinar program is a first of its initiative in Indian football, through which we are doing the soft launching of the Indian Football Business Awards. And the award ceremony will take place in Kolkata in December 2020. And since we have Mr. Gift
Yeah.
Raikhan with us, we would also like to let our audience know that this webinar, this fourth edition of our webinar, Neroka Football Club, are official partners for this. Thank you so much to Mr. Gift Raikhan for joining us, and also
Yeah.
thanks to Neroka Football Club. So moving on, if we talk about Neroka, in your first stint, you achieved exceptional results with Neroka FC, but and of course now you're back with them. But it quite didn't work out for you as far as Gokulam Kerala or Aizawl is concerned. Why do you think that is the case?
Yeah, see now, this is the different, very totally different from Ijol FC to Kukulam and Neroka. See, I say that. I was there for Neroka. I was there for 3 years. So by the grace of God, I have done something for the people of Neroka, for the people of Manipur. Now, I also wanted to check as a head coach, with another stage in the northeast, and another state in other place. Now, so when I decide Ijol FC, they sign. Ijol FC make the team, not me. I coach when they sign. I coach when they sign completely. After that, I coach. Luckily, the Mizoram Premier League, after 4 years, we were the champion. After 4 years, Mizoram Premier League. But the I League, Mizoram Premier League can play only one foreigner. One can sit, one can play. But unfortunately, this thing, the foreign players was they signed with the injury. Maybe they continue the contract with injury to three players. And when they start preseason, when they start preseason for the Ijol FC foreigners, they were not fit.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, can you hear me?
The result was
I would request all spectators to. Yeah. Can you hear me, sir? I would request all our spectators to kindly be patient.
coach was the
We
champion.
all,
We
yeah,
work as a collective way. But yeah, I can hear you.
yeah. So
So
there was
actually,
some problem.
the
There
question
was
and
some
answer is
problem with the
related or
audio.
what?
Yeah, please. There was some problem with the audio. Nothing else.
The answer and question is related or not?
Of course, sir. There was some problem with
Okay.
the audio. That's why I was calling you to check.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, there was a problem with your audio. That is why I was
Okay.
asking
Okay.
you. Okay.
So now.
Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. Okay. I got it. Okay. Now you can
I
hear
can hear
me.
you
Can you hear
perfectly.
me?
Please go ahead.
Can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me
I can
now?
hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. So now from that also from yeah, from the relegation zone, we saved from the relegation. We draw, we won, we drew 4 match, we won 2-3 match. So we saved from the relegation. Then after that, the owner was very happy about my performance. So I supposed to take Kukulam. So we make a team. We took a sign. I was talking to owner to sign him. Giving them advice to take him. But unfortunately, I told you, because Neroka was supposed to withdraw from the I League. That's why I came back. to the Neroka. But the journey was totally, I say, journey was different plan, different place, and different thing. This one, so it's totally Manipur and Aizol, Mizoram is totally different culture, different faces, same but different word, different language. So these things will make us different. So I do enjoy with working with the Aizol FC, and then I do enjoy with the
Yes.
Kokulam. I do enjoy with Neroka as a coach. So yeah, ups and downs. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. This is football. But as long as you sacrifice for the society, you sacrifice for the Indian football, you sacrifice for the club. You will be always happy. Mr. Sanjay, my friend, Mr. Sanjay from Idea Unlimited Sports Management, he knows very well. Because of him, we got a sponsor. The attires, jersey sponsor, bags, and then track shoot, and the advertisement, and working together. See, the management is so good. They're working in every stage in the NGO. They're working in every stage. I cannot mention how they work. In the Indian football, helping to Indian football and in sports. So I'm so lucky to have Idea Unlimited Sports Management, because of, I can say, because of them only we played I League, and then we can perform I League, and sometimes we lose. So this is football. So thank you, Mr. Sanjay, and your group and your sports management ideas and Limited Sports Management. I'm thankful to Mr. Sanjay and then his colleagues and his faculties. Because of your management, we are strongly stand. We are strongly perform, and then we are like, may not be rich club, but we are sustainable club because of your company. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your kind words. It's I would like to say definitely it's an honor for Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Company to be associated with a club like Naroka. We hope long this association may continue. So, going back to your time with Naroka, you won the I League second division, and then to everyone's shock, in the next season you finished second in the I League. That too in your debut season. Now, how did you facilitate this transition from the second division to the top tier?
Yeah. Okay. When I joined from Pune Football Club to Neroka Football Club, the first year I was not the one who made the team. So I mention again. This is very important as a coach, as a club. The club, the management have already signed the players the first year. So the first year, I'm not saying because of the management make the team, that's why we didn't qualify. No, but coach also have some trust players, favorite players, and then the coach have the talent for the second division. So when I joined Neroka FC, the team was not little bit like little bit weak, comparing with the other team. There is Dempo, Minerva, and then this one Lone Star, and then the others. This one Hyderabad, Mono. Some teams were there, the first year, but unfortunately we lost against Minerva, by 2-1. That was a turning point. So we cannot qualify. We were second. But the second years was we made totally with the management and the coach, and then my faculties, my assistant coach, and then the goalkeeping coach, even physio and doctor I call, and then we choked down. We select the players for the qualifying. So we make good team, and then we qualified with the very good unbeaten qualifier. unbeaten qualifier, like how Mohun Bagan is champion because of unbeaten, because of constantly winning. Before the final, before the last match against Southern Semiti, we already qualify at Kashmir. You know, so what I want to explain is, you prepare for your one mission for the second division with proper way, with time, with the money, with the plan, good planning, with the helping of the supporting staff and management staff. You can work along with very, very successful. So we qualified. After qualifying, I didn't allow to anyone to go, except some players didn't perform or maybe injury. I release them. I give them another way to play, another club, another maybe alternative club. But 90% I signed, I took it again. The second years for the I League, the first year, debut year, we were together from second division. We know each other. The way I talk, the way I work, the way even my timing of coming, my philosophy, my style of play, my tactical things, they know. So it's more easy for me. That's why we played good football. We can fight, you know. That's why I said the players, one team should not play 1 year together. It should be played like 3 4 years 5 years together. How English Premier League, how Italian, they don't sign here and there, or they don't release here and there, they don't sell here and there. You guys are better than you know me better than me. Our Indian club little bit problem is, we release quickly. We sign a players, and then the Neroka doesn't have players, the money. That's why we cannot give the money. That's why the players used to transfer from my club to, or maybe from any club to another club. But we cannot get together for 2 3 years. That's why we cannot give a performance. But that year, from second division to the second division to I League, the first year was together. So we can perform, and then we got a good result. Imagine in my life we got a runners up, Durand Cup runners up, I League runners up, State League champion. The other CC Meet, very very famous, one of the oldest tournament in Manipur, champion. So 2 3 champion, 4 champion I got it that year, because of we were together for 2 years. But after I left Neroka, they also, 5 6 players used to sign here and there, like that only. So, but my best idea is, any club, any big club, I League or ISL, I'm a small coach, nothing down to word. I really give one good message, not advice. Okay, no advice, no advice. Please don't take. I'm not giving advice, but one message. The players which we sign, we should give at least 2 3 years in one club. Then they will play better football. They will perform. They will enjoy this kind of things. The culture we have to bring. Some of the players, Bangalore FC is doing. Where do they have done Bangalore FC, right? And other club also we have to follow. We have to follow at least 3 4 years contract, so players will trust the management. The management will trust to the player. Like that only. That was a very short time from second division to I League. I really enjoyed, and then from there only I got the best coach in the country. That was my memorable moment, which I will never forget in my life. That motivated me still now. That's why I work with the football history, Indian football history, and anywhere. Sometimes I sacrifice. Sometimes I sacrifice. Sometimes I totally sacrifice, which God only knows. And some of my friends knows it. So I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I don't scare to anyone. I don't beg to anyone. But I will work with the truth and with honesty. Thank you.
Congratulations to you once again at Best Coach Award, sir. We hope you will continue getting many more such awards. Sir, before I move forward, I would like to ask you that we told you that this would be a 1 hour session and we'll be completing somewhere around 7 to 7:05. As it seems, there were technical problems, and of course, it's not every day that we get to talk to Mr. Gift Raikhan and so many uh, spectators listening to him live on air. So, with your permission, sir, if we could continue a little more than the stipulated time.
No problem, no problem. I think my friend Sanjay is there, so we can continue. As long as you want, because this opportunity, which I want to share my experience and my knowledge, my thinking. If I can deliver to someone with positive way, not negative way, it's very lucky for me. I don't have any problem. You can continue. No problem.
Thank you so much, sir, for being so cooperative. Now, talking about Manipur, a recent analysis shows that the highest number of Indian players who play in clubs across India are highest from one state, that is Manipur. And that is in the case of both I League and ISL. So, sir, how do you think this achievement has been possible, not just Manipur, but the entire Northeast?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is see now we have to understand the northeast area. We have to understand northeast area is a hilly area. Manipur is the only valley. You can say Mizoram is a very high, lot of mountain, no plain area. Some few places a plain area. Nagaland also, Arunachal also, Sikkim also. Now you can tell this because other events are not like famous here in notice. Sometimes like boxing, like some individual things is okay, but as a the group dynamic, the events like football, like other things, like that football is a very famous in notice from the childhood, from the culture, from the house to the next ground is football. You understand what I say? So now, in Manipur, I can say every the colony, every like the what do you call? I can say colony here. Every village have one ground in Manipur. That's why they have started with the football from the young age, and then the football is their passionate, their culture. That's why the football is without any coaching, one small boy can kick. But now in Mumbai, in metro city, and Delhi, coach need to teach them. You know, this is different now than Manipur here. Now, because of modern trends of football, the All India Football Federation or maybe Tata Trust or so many academies yeah, coming up now. I can say now in Manipur, in our time, there's no academy, only TFA and Williamson Micro Football Academy. Sometimes, so in Manipur, there were no academy. Now Manipur also youth development is very good. Now academies are very good now. The small academy. We have that classic football academy also coming very nicely, and then the cargo also with Koromangi and the Renidi and others. So many academies are coming up. So they learn from this, and then they're doing very good. Same thing, Mizoram also only 1-2 ground in Aizawl. They're also sensitive turf. Others all mud. So these things, they love football. The football is their life, and they enjoy watching football. You wouldn't believe in Northeast India, Aizawl Manipur, especially all grandmother also will come and watch the football, which you will not see in the metro city, Mumbai, Bangalore, or Delhi. I'm so sorry to say this, but in Manipur, Even grandfather, grandmother will come and watch in the local small tournament. For that only they motivate themselves and they love football. That's why everyone is playing football. You wouldn't believe now. You wouldn't believe in India how many academies, so many academies from Mumbai, from Bangalore, from Punjab, from Calcutta, West Bengal, from Delhi. How many? So many South. So many football academies are there. Every every clubs are coming to come and select the from the 10 years, from 12, 13 years, every year to Manipur, to Aizol, to Nagaland, or to Assam, or to Sikkim, to Shillong, because they have a talent. So my friend, my brother, Mr. Ranjit Bajaj. You went and see the Punjab Football Academy and Minerva Football Academy. Half of the players, they're all from Northeast. Small, 10 years. Mr. Ranjit Bajaj, my friend, my brother, he was doing. That's why when India, the under 17 World Cup team, the 6, 7 players from Manipur, and then 2, 3 players, 4, 5 players from the Minerva, because they come and select. They do their job, the scouting, talented scouting, very good scouting from Ranjit Bajaj and his faculties and his coaches. That's why they are grooming up from the academy. So culture and the ultimate the passionate is there. That's why till today, notice is more players from I League or ISL in every club. There's the few 2, 3 players are there in every I League. I hope ISL also 2, 3 players are there from Manipur or from Northeast.
Yes, sir. We hope that more and more players come up from the Northeast, Manipur, and not only they play I League and ISL, they continue to represent India at the national level. Before moving forward to the next set of questions, I would like to thank our audience for all the questions that they have sent for our guest. Mr. Gift Raikhan will be answering those questions very shortly in our audience interaction session. And I will also take this opportunity to welcome all the new spectators to Indian football business, a growing industry brought to you by Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Group. We are not only doing the webinar, but also doing the soft launching of the Indian Football Business Awards through this, which will take place in December in Kolkata 2020. So, sir, moving on, having played against big budget clubs like Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, how do low budget clubs compete with them, according to you?
Come again.
Sir, I was asking you that,
Come again.
yes, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah. So, having played against
I
big
can hear
budget
you.
clubs, like Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, how do you compete against them, having played so many matches against them?
Yeah, see, now I repeat again, the Mohun Bagan and the East Bengals are the mighty, huge team. They have big budget. I think Mohun Bagan, 5 players, is the 5 players' salary is bigger than the whole entire Neroka club budget. But see, as a coach, as a coach, take a team like Neroka and going to compete, or maybe going to challenge to Almighty. I mean, like the giant club like Mohun Bagan East Bengal is very difficult. But as a coach, the football is 11v11, and 2 legs, one brain, and 2 eyes, and one body strength. So these things we have to motivate, and then whenever we played against Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, all the players are motivated because they wanted to play East Bengal, Mohun Bagan. You got my point. So for a
Yes,
coach
sir.
like me, it's more easy to coach It's more easy to coach with the small team. It's more easy to coach a four small team because all the players who played 11, even entire team, they wanted to prove against the East Bengal Mohun Bagan because they know if the player so and so is playing a good football or maybe score against East Bengal Mohun Bagan, surely East Bengal Mohun Bagan will sign them. They know because it has happened in so many years. If you score against Mohun Bagan, if you score against East Bengal with the as an opponent, the players will get offer that opportunity that chance and opportunity which players have got, that for particular match. That's why they like to play, with more, 110% better performance comparing with the other match. That's why all the players, is motivated. So for me as a coach, it's more easy, and then plus nothing to lose, nothing to lose. You got my point? Nothing to lose.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Because if you beat Mohun Bagan, East Bengal is very good. Yeah, very good. But if you don't beat also, if you don't win also, it's okay. They are bigger team. You understand what I said?
Yes, sir.
These things is more
That serves as added
make us
motivation for
easy.
you in these matches.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, so moving on from talking about these big clubs to some of the more serious issues of Indian football. Often we hear reports that various football clubs across India have difficulty in paying their players in the midst of a season. What would be your suggestion in such a crisis? And what do you think is the role of the coach?
it's about the releasing players in the middle of the
No,
season.
no, not releasing players, sir. It's about not being able to pay the players their salaries in the middle of the season.
Okay,
Did you
okay,
get the question? Should I
okay,
repeat?
okay. See, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Internal. This
Yeah.
is very very. Yeah, this is very very important now, and then this is very very what you call the high topic of Indian football. If I'm not mistaken, some of the teams are they have a budget, they have a sponsor, they paid on time, most of the I League team, but some of the teams which they cannot afford to give on time. But doesn't mean like that they will they will hold back or they won't pay the money. Surely they will pay, but sometimes the sponsor, sometimes the budget, sometimes these things have the I League teams have. I understand. Even Neroka also we have, but being a coach, we should work hard before the season and make the proper budget for the entire team, including foreigners and domestic local players, and make a budget and give it. But sometime you understand, you wouldn't believe, Indranil, in the
Yes.
Christmas time, when we fly from Imphal to Kolkata, this one ticket is 20,000. From Calcutta to Bangalore is more 20,000. Again, from Bangalore to Kerala is more 10,000. So one way is 50,000. You got my point. Sometime
Yes, sir.
in the Christmas winter. So one way, both in info, you two fro. So you will spend for one players, you will spend 60-70,000 rupees. You got my point.
Yes,
Sometimes
sir.
in Goa, December, you don't get hotels. Sometimes you understand what I say. So these things, sometimes in Indians, we are very far away from one another. We spend huge amount with journey allowance and then hotels. So these things, when the club is making budget, and then if they cannot pay on time, the player used to understand, and player used to understand the club philosophy, and then the club used to pay, like, holding one month, 2 months, and pay that. Because not every I League team, all the I League team paid well, okay, but some I League team cannot pay because of these problems. I think some of even some two three players, two three teams from the I League. I think they're suffering like this. But I hope the club should pay it on time, and as a professional way. Clubs should work hard. Clubs should find a good sponsor and pay on time so they can perform well. Players also have family. They have a wife. They have children. They have family. They have players also need to feed them. You understand what I said? So these are all the I League
Yes, sir.
clubs I request to make good budget, and then before the season get over, all the money should be clear, and then the players should happily stay and play football, and should play healthy football.
We certainly hope that these problems get sorted out as soon as possible. Before I move on to my next question, I would like to acknowledge the presence
And then
of
and the
the,
yeah,
yeah,
in
go ahead.
Renil, I just want to get you because of this coronavirus, because of COVID virus,
Yes,
before the
sir.
I League ends, before the getting I League. So this is a very unfortunate incident for our human beings. This virus. Yeah, club club is suffering with the financial, but this virus make us more difficult. To mobilize and
Definitely.
to find the fun, or to bring the solution. Now, you wouldn't believe my five foreigners still staying in the classic football, classic hotel. You wouldn't believe it, how much we will spend for only staying and food. you know Apart from salary. No match, no training, nothing. They've been locked in the hotel, inside the hotel. See, as a coach, as a manager, I'm the one who only knows, and the club people knows, and no fan knows this. No other people knows this. No other coach knows this. I only knows it because I'm a coach for the Neroka. I'm the responsibility, and I'm the one who take responsibility because of this. The virus, we are so unlucky, but I pray to God, and the God will take away from the world this coronavirus, and then very soon the Indian football and the world football will restart again, and then we will enjoy the very very sweet game like football.
Definitely. So we all hope that we are freed from the clutches of this deadly virus as soon as possible and our lives return to normalcy. Before I move to the next
Yeah.
question, I would like to acknowledge the of Kalpana Das, ma'am. Ma'am was here with us yesterday. She is one of the pioneers in football in India. She's a coach of Khekre FC, which is Indian's women's side, and she spoke at length about several topics of Indian women's football yesterday with us. So we would like to thank Madam for joining us once again and viewing our program live. Thank you so much, ma'am. Moving on, sir, since Neroa FC is the official partner for today's webinar session, I would like to ask you some questions that are directly dealing with you and Neroka. As you rightly pointed out, a lot of things that only you, the coach, know. Maybe other people don't know about that. So we're definitely sure that you will be able to answer that in that regard. So, sir, firstly, how does a club like Neroka generate their revenue other than ticket sales, sponsorship deals?
Yeah, see, for yeah, the Neroka FC is not bad in this revenue. I'm talking about revenue is not bad. Every matches they used to. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Ah, okay. So every match, like like a big match, like 25,000, 20,000 is turned, and the fans and the spectator. I think we can do a good business in football, but we need to advertise more. We need to work more. Not only that's why I really thankful when I want to work with the sports management in a professional level, and then like idea unlimited sports management. We are tie up for and then we are going to again in future we are going to tie up again because of all these things. Not only selling the player, selling the tickets, but give them a more opportunity, to the fan, give them like t-shirt, give them fan t-shirt, keychain, cap, like attires, football attires, you know these things we as a coach, as a club, who doesn't have experience cannot do. But sports as a professional now, Indian football is becoming a very, very professional, from ISL to I League. So football management should take all these things responsibility and working along with the club and management. So the selling ticket will be more grown up, because the fan also getting something from the apart from tickets from the club. So they will really enjoy. And then the fan should buy the tickets. Yeah, buy the tickets. So buy the tickets and watch the football, like how European is doing. Contribute for the club and society. The this kind of knowledge, or this kind of standard, we used to send a message to the fan. And as I said, that the merchandise is very important. We should give from the club to the fan, which they will wear so proudly, and they enjoy the match. So this thing is very important. So I hope in future we will surely success this kind of things. And revenue is not bad in Manipur. I hope I wish the in future I League and ISL should come to Manipur, and and test this kind of things and new trends of revenue from the fan. I hope surely the business will success in the Manipur, because Manipur is not the poor state. It's a very rich state. You wouldn't believe it, because they love football. They can buy a ticket with the money. So so these things I hope we can work on.
Definitely, sir, definitely. And I would like to tell all our viewers that I have personally checked out the merchandise store of Naroka. They have all their products that are really stuff for fans, and they are available at an extremely reasonable rate. So do go check out that and buy it if you want. So, sir, moving on, you were talking about sports management. Now, we all, as you mentioned earlier, about the association with Idea Unlimited Sports Management Group. I'd like to tell our viewers in that regard that Naroka's first club in India to have 100% kit sponsorship with Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Group. And we are really thankful that Naroka and we could collaborate and do something. So, what are the views of this association that Naroka has with Ideas Unlimited Sports Management Group?
You're talking about Idea Unlimited Sports Management and Neroka, the relationship, or how
Yes,
how,
sir.
how good? Yeah,
I am
yeah.
talking
See,
about the relationships and the sports management association that we have.
yeah. See. That's why I say I'm talking about without Ideas Unlimited Sports Management, the Neroka were not complete football professional football club, I League club. I thanks to Mr. Sanjay and his colleagues, his faculties. Thank you very much once again, because of Idea Unlimited Sports Management. Mr. Sanjay knows that how we work day and night, with the sharing the experience in the, and then helping one another. And then, so I really thankful to Ideas Unlimited Sports Management. I hope in future we will work together, and then we can show something different level of football, Indian football. I look forward to work along again, and then I really enjoy and really helping us. And I hope in future that the ideas unlimited sports management will bring more opportunity. And not only merchandise, or only kit sponsor, but the players, and then the coaching staff, and others, so many things we can work together. So surely, Mr. Sanjay, to Shinzei. I will sit together. We'll have a great we'll have a good meeting, and we'll plan for the next season. So yeah, simple. Thank you very much. And then during the coronavirus COVID-19, this kind of sharing the interaction with the fan and with the coaches, with the management and club, sharing one another is very important. I hope this idea, unlimited sports management, will grow up very in big way and worldwide, not only India. And then I hope they will do the same things, how they have been doing with the Neroka. They will do surely, and then they have been doing. I know at every stage. The good work and good news and then good professional work from the ideas unlimited management will spread out, all over the country. Yeah, and then they will get a benefit that how they work for the society, and how they work for the football and the sports, for the sports. That's why thank you very much,
Thank you so much.
ideas unlimited
Thank you so much for your kind words,
sports
sir.
management.
I like to remind. Yeah, you're saying something, sir? Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
before
So you can
I
ask
go
another
ahead,
question again, please.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So before I go into the next question, I would like to inform all our spectators that this is the last question for this session. After this, we have Soham Chaudhary will come up with the audience interaction session, and after the audience interaction session, I will be coming back to the closing ceremony of this webinar. So moving on, this is the last question of this segment that we have. Where do you want to see Nerok FC in the next 5 years, sir?
Yeah, not only 5 years. Within 3 years, we want to qualify for the ISL. There is, from All India Football Federation, the criteria and the roadmap is done already. So I'm ready to bring in, see maybe small mouth, small coach, maybe big dreams. No harm, no harm. I can dreams big dreams, though I'm nothing, right? But one day, surely I'll bring ISL in Manipur. This is my promise.
We are sure, we are sure, sir, that you will, and we will see even better performances from Naroka FC. We would now move into our audience interaction session where our guest will be answering some of the questions from our viewers. Soham, if you could kindly help our guest with the questions, and sir, if you could kindly answer them.
Thank you so much, Indranil. Thank. Hello, sir.
Yeah, please go, please go
Yeah,
on.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
yeah. Hi, Som.
Hi, sir. Thank.
Can you hear me, Som?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sir, thank you so much for so graciously answering all your questions. I am sure that you are having a great time. I'll just quickly go on to the audience questions.
Yes.
We were flooded with a lot of questions, but due to time constant, we are only picking some of the best questions that were repeatedly asked. So, sir, this is one question from Shiva
Yeah.
Shankar. He says, "Sir, what makes Northeast part of India produce one of the best players in the country as compared to maybe other parts of the country? What makes Northeast so special that they keep on producing such beautiful gem of players?"
Yeah, this is very simple question for me, because from the northeast, we produce the best player in the country compared with the rest of the country, particular cultural structure and being followed. Yeah, see now I told you. See now, Mr. Siva Sankar, I told you, comparing with the other states, Manipur have more passionate, talent, and culture, and the most important thing is they want to improve themselves, and they want to expose themselves, and they want to success from the Indian football, or maybe football life. That's why Manipur players have one determined and one very strong mentality to become a professional and to become a good players, so they can earn money. Because all the footballer from Manipur is not good family, belong from good family. You understand what I say? They are from poor family. So when everybody knows that from football we can earn a lot of money, because there's a talent, passionate culture, and the circumstance, their family. So all the players from Manipur, they wanted to play good football and earn money. That's why I hope from Manipur, from Northeast, being a very very poor family. That's why they wanted to play football and earn money. That's why Manipur produced more players comparing with other states.
So I'm sure.
This is my idea.
I'm sure with the help of coaches like you, Manipur will be serving the Indian football fraternity for years to come. So the next
Yeah, thank you.
question, the next question is from Shaunak Shah. It's a very interesting question. He asks that is it possible to manage a football club without being a professional player? Hello.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. No, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's very difficult. You need professionalism and experience. You know, players, when you want to have a good team. I the last year I mix with the experience and the unexperienced, good players and the little bit bad players. So we mix because of our budget. So these things can make it, if you have a more professional, more good players, it's very easy to work. But without any professionalism, it's very difficult to work, because football is a dynamic group. Football is the teamwork. Football is we need the education. Not talking about the books. I'm talking about the football education, which the players from should start from the football academies. The footballer should be more, more educated about the football. You understand what I say? So it's not easy.
I'm sure he has got his query solved. The next question is from Atul Pandit. He says, how to manage the financial activities for a club and what are the avenues from where the money can come?
So you see now the football team is very very big society, or big football club is not a small institution. Football club is a very big institution. I can say. Now, if you're really good in performance, if you are giving good performance in Indian football, it's easy to search a sponsor from the big company, because big company wanted to sponsor to the club, like, so they can get more image, and some company wanted to come work for the society. They want to sacrifice for their for their name. So we can find out from the other company, to find a budget, and but first of all, you need to give first performance the first performance. Then, after that result, when you give good performance, you will get result. When you get result, people will come to know. When people come to know, the company will follow you. So we should not follow the company will follow you. Company means, like, you understand what I say. Do have those who have money, those who wanted to sponsor, like, the once upon a time, Kingfisher, McDonald, the company, they have a business. So, I'm talking about Pune Football Club. They have a Peninsula. There's a real estate. The company, the company sponsor. So now we have a small sponsor from overseas. The company, because of we advertise, and then we plead for company name, and then we bring the image and brand. So these things, we can work. But first, important things I just want to tell you: performance and the result is very important. I hope, and then after that, anything you work, even society, small society will contribute the money for the football. In money, I'm talking about in Manipur.
So thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. So we have come to the last of our audience questions, and this question is from Manu Jagan. It says, reason behind Pune FC getting shut down despite being such a successful team.
Okay. Yeah, this is maybe, I don't know. No one will agree, but some people will agree that they have been very strong, for 5 years, I League 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. After second division, I think 5 years they've been sustainably, they've been doing in the I League in a very professional way. But the thing is, the result was not there. When my senior coach, Derek Pereira from Goa, when he was there, they become third. That time I was with the youth team, and then if there is no result, the club owner will not have, full faith, full faith in the football, because football is all about the business. And by the meantime, the ISL can. So I think they have done a good job, 5 years for the society, and they want to make plan. That's why they withdraw from the I League. I hope so. Like that only I consider. I don't know exactly why they withdraw from the I League, but I think because of result, I think they withdraw from the I League.
Thank you so
Can you
much.
hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. Thank you so much, sir. I'm sure all of our viewers have got all their questions answered. I want to thank all the viewers for sending in the questions regularly. We are receiving a lot of questions. Please send in the questions. We try and read all the questions to our esteemed guests. I want to hand over the reins to Indranil now to close this session. Thank you so much, sir. It was an honor conducting the session with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Soham.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you very
for
much to you and all the viewers.
thank you so much, Soham, for helping us out with this audience interaction session. And thank you, of course, to our wonderful viewers for their lovely questions. And thank you so much, sir, for being so supportive and answering all of them with great patience. So with this, we have come to the end of our session. Before I let you go, I have one last final question for you. You are familiar with the concept of Indian Football Business Awards. It is an award ceremony that will be held in Kolkata in the month of December, and we will be felicitating several people from the Indian football fraternity in those awards. What do you think? What is your view about the Indian Football Business Awards? If you could please break it down for our spectators, sir.
Can I answer? Huh? This one, Indranil, can you repeat that the word, because
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure,
because
sure.
this one was.
Sure. Sir, I was asking you, what is your view about the Indian Football Business Awards? I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We are having awards in December 2020 in Kolkata, where we will be felicitating several people from the Indian football fraternity. If you could please say a few words about that for our spectators.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Indranil, in first time in history, I think in Indian football, these things will happen. I think some from All India Football Federation, there's a award night is there, and from the coaches association, the award night is there. Player, see, I'm wearing a player association. The award night is there. But the first time in business, this kind of award is it's very important. Our Indian should learn more how to keep appreciate to people And when I give you appreciation, I think you will be more motivated, and you can work, 110%. If you motivate me as a coach, I will work day and night. I think from your, like company, from your, these things, like, we have to learn to give appreciation award. These things will continue and bigger way. I hope in December you will do the same, and from there everybody will, take, the more experience and the, more appreciation, and work along with the Indian football. And then I hope one day we can see the Indian standard in the FIFA ranking, a better ranking, and the Indian football should be, climb up in the world standard. I hope, hopefully we'll do that. I really appreciate it, and then I hope if you are inviting me, I also, I will join. I will join. I'm coming on December. I will come.
Definitely, sir. We will be sending you an official invitation. But as of now, I definitely, from the behalf of the company, I can invite you only here and I'm sure your presence will be of great honor for us. So, with this, we have come to the end
Thank you.
of our session today. I'll once again take this opportunity to thank our team, Mr. Gift Raikhan. Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thanks so much for your time. I would like to thank all our viewers, and I would like to remind them that we will be back again tomorrow from 5 p.m. The topic for discussion for tomorrow will be development initiatives for football in India. We will have Dr. Saji Prabhakaran, President Football Delhi with the Delhi FA, consultant FIFA and AFC, and strategic consultant ICC. He will be our guest speaker. Then take care and stay safe, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.